What's up, everybody? It's your boy Michi Black, and right next to me is Main Event RJ with the strap. And today we are going to talk about a good episode of Title Tuesday of AEW. Now, I know everyone, today is Wednesday, October 8th, and we don't have no graps today on a normal Wednesday, but last night they had that joint on Tuesday. And I'm not going to lie, I enjoyed every minute of it, except for maybe like one match. Yeah, one match I didn't care for.
Yeah, what one match? There was a match on that card.
Yeah, but like I think overall we had a good night of graps, but on the flip side we had a lot of heavy segment type. Sorry, I can't speak. A heavy segment type night.
Yes.
And the first heavy segment we had was none other than Adam fucking Hangman Page and Samoa Joe. And that is probably promo battle of the year contender. Because when Samoa Joe speaks, and when he's not bullshitting, I mean, when he's really want to make a point and let you know, I want this shit, he makes sure you hear the conviction in his voice. In every word. You just feel, you're like, ugh, I want to run through a wall because Samoa Joe is saying he's about to go take that goddamn strap, and I want to help.
Yeah.
That's how I felt.
And that's why Samoa Joe is always a world title contender, even when he's doing nothing for 8 months. He just is like, I'll give him a microphone. He'll remind you why you should put him in the world title picture every once in a while. Just for not a throwaway, but just like let's just have a random good match on a pay-per-view. Just throw him in there, and he's gonna make you a story right there.
On the flip side, though, across from Samoa Joe, Hangman Adam Page, he can do no wrong when it comes to a promo battle. No matter who it is, who's across the ring, bro is ready for all types of smoke. All verbal smoke, all physical smoke, whatever. He all with it.
Yeah, that's my Hangman right there.
Now, I'm going to be honest with you, though, RJ. After hearing this promo, you may not like this answer, but I think, I think Samoa Joe can win.
I don't. I wouldn't hate it.
I
wouldn't hate it. I just don't think he's gonna do it. But I mean, I wouldn't hate it. Yeah.
Listen, is he? Probably not.
But
like after that, if you were like a novice to dub graps and you didn't know no history, no nothing, and you just seen this for the first time, you probably go Samoa Joe.
Yeah. Joe talks like that.
Just because of how Joe like carries himself, how he carried the crowd, how he made everyone hang on every word as he was speaking. That's crowd control.
Yeah, he's good at his job.
he's definitely. I hope before he calls it quits and he's done with everything, he gets one more title run.
I'm down for that. I'm down for one more run.
Well, just one more.
Yeah,
it doesn't have to be. Fully. It doesn't have to be a year-long reign. No, it does. Like it was like a good 3 to 6. I'll be cool with that.
It'd be like his last one where he held it and he was just a really good champion. Then he dropped it to when he dropped it to Swerve. He just drops it to another guy. It's like, okay, that's fine.
And I'm cool with that. As long as it's as long as he doesn't lose to nobody that's like terrible. It's someone that's like worthy of holding the strap. I'm all for it.
As long as Max Caster doesn't take that title, or I think we'll be chilling. As long as he doesn't drop it, as long as he doesn't drop it to Jack Perry, I think we'll be all right. It'd be a nice 3 month.
Jack Perry, absolutely not. Max Caster's a hard maybe.
No, he's
hard
not.
Maybe.
No, he's not. He's not a
hard maybe. Let's go. What?
He and Anthony Bowens are the worst part of Collision right now. Those motherfuckers, dude. They really broke them up and said, let's now bring them back together week to week. That's just pissing me off. Yeah,
that's just terrible. But the Samoa Joe segment and everything, that took about a good like 30 minutes of the night, but like it was really good. Now that we got that out the way, so first match of the night, we got to talk about before we get to the ring. So we had
I'm scared.
It's not bad.
Whenever he brings up something, it's going to be a conversation.
Kazuchika, Okada, and Takeshita versus.
That's crazy.
I know I fucked it up. I know I fucked it up.
You know how to say it. That's fucked up, bro. That's messed up, bro. Respect the alpha. What's wrong with you?
Oh, my God.
Kanuski.
Oh.
Takeshita. That's messed up.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm referring back to my old ways. I'm sorry. Takeshita versus Brodito. Now, Takeshita came out first. I would just want to start the scene, chat. Takeshita came out first, and he's doing this thing. Don Callis is out there doing this thing. Before Takeshita can even finish what he's doing, you know who comes out? The Rainmaker, bro, came out and threw up the whole vibe, fucked it all up.
Yeah, he did.
You could see it on his face that bro was so pissed at Okada, so pissed.
Yeah, that
and
match
if
is
y'all,
gonna be good.
I don't know if y'all peeped, but Don Callis had a tap him like, "Hey, yo, bro, it's like it's all good. You know, it's nothing crazy." But that really pissed him off, though.
Yeah, they do not like each other, and I can't wait for them to just start throwing
Bro,
hands at each other. It's gonna be great.
Cannot wait.
Gonna be
Cannot
so
wait. But even though in the midst of them not liking each other, these I was gonna cuss, but I'm gonna relax. These dudes here put on a banger of a tag team match, and they don't even like each other. You can feel the tension in the match. You can see them tagging each other in, doing certain moves, how they're always looking at each other, give each other the evil eye and everything. Bro, they was cooking, but you know for Snapple fact, they hate each other deep down on the inside.
Is this a safe space, chat? Everybody's a safe space?
Mm-hmm.
I could have done without this match. I think the quality of the match was fine. I don't like Brodito taking a loss to a team that isn't really a tag team, and I don't like.
You beat me to it.
And I did like the idea of either Takeshita or Okada getting pinned, and it's like you kind of had to pick one. Takeshi's going for the IWGP title soon. You don't want to pin him. They really like not pinning Okada, so they're not pinning Okada. I don't like that Brodito had to take a pin for this as tag team champion. I don't like that they had to take a pin for this. I know they kind of started, like, they're going to start doing some story stuff with that, because, like, Bandito did a little promo after, but I think they could just not did this, but, you know, padding stats, getting wins up for Takeshita, I guess it's all right.
Yeah, you beat me too, because I definitely agree with you on that. I don't think we needed this match, and this wasn't even the match I was talking about when I said there's one match I didn't care for. But this match, I didn't. This is not. We didn't need it, honestly, because if we're gonna have a tag team match with the tag team champs, they need to fight actual tag teams. Takeshita and Okada ain't an actual tag team. They're just two motherfuckers that's in the same family.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Also, not a big fan of the double jeopardy thing for the eliminator idea.
Yes,
I just seemed like
that too.
It seemed like a hat on a hat, or just like, I mean, I guess like some stakes for the tag champs to accept a match where they could potentially lose and not lose their titles. So it's
so
like,
dumb.
I don't know. I feel like it just seemed like a lot. I feel like you could have just not did this or done a singles match. Like, Takeshita pins one half of the tag champs.
Sure.
In a singles, like, all right, it's a little fair. It doesn't feel bad, but your tag champions losing a tag match against two guys that don't even like each other. I wasn't a big fan of it, but at least they're still tag champs.
I want to touch on that really quick. The double jeopardy, John. I ain't care for it either.
Yeah,
at first it was confusing. So you tell me if anyone Brodito gets to pin. So if Bandito pins Okada, he gets a championship match.
Yeah.
But if Brody King is not both, so one of them has to pin him.
Yeah, it's whoever pins him.
Yeah, why would we do that if we have no inklings that they're about to separate? You know what I mean?
And it's just like, I don't know. It just felt weird.
Like it was just so ridiculous. And now Okada and Takeshita won, and they get a tag match for the tag straps just to lose.
And that's gonna be really interesting because Okada's not losing his belts. Depending on when they do it, I think Takeshi's going for that belt sometime this month in October, I believe. It's one of the pay-per-views in this month in Japan. So I would assume he'd have the IWGP title. And I'll be dead honest with you, they better not take those belts over Brodito for Takeshi Okada. I mean, like, that just seems wrong and scary.
Yeah, imagine Brodito losing and Takeshita's literally taking like a month and a half, a 2-month vacation to go to Japan to go fight for the strap and to put on a banger show, and then the tag team division is on a standstill till Takeshita comes back. No fault to his own, but he's doing his own thing right now.
Yeah, it's a weird setup. I don't know.
Yeah.
Fun match, I guess. Like, if I just watch the match and don't think about it, it's great. I don't know. Wasn't for me. As a tag guy, as a Brodito guy, as a Takeshita and Okada guy, I just feel like I didn't need any of this.
No, I'm definitely with you. next I want to talk about John Moxley
Maxley.
versus Ishii.
Oh, they're so good. I love their matches. They
I'm gonna
have so
say
much fun.
this, Mox, we gotta talk, King. There's no reason you had to broke Bro's nose in the first 3 minutes of the match. No reason. Like, you just shattered his shit, and that shit was just gushing all match long. Like, bro, relax. These forearms, your forearms are big, bro. You don't gotta go and put the full force. Like, remember, this is fake, bro. Just
that's strong style. That's a little strong style for you. That's what he wanted. You go hit him.
Like, bro, I'm like, God damn, bro. But the match was good though, and I ain't fool Ishii all like that. To be completely honest, like I get it, like his character, like I get it, but he just doesn't move me.
That's fair.
You know what I mean?
You know what does move me though? These entrances, these Death Rider entrances, week to week, man.
Bro.
They keep getting cooler and cooler, and I like,
bro.
It's getting. Could you?
I want to be a part of one.
Facts. I just want to be in the background, just stand there and just like,
no cap.
Yeah, like, could you imagine if he had the world title not in a briefcase though? How much cooler those entrances would have been,
bro.
It's like I know why he did it, but it would have looked cooler if he just had the world title just walking around. He just get the fuck over here, just like point at people with the belts. It would have been cooler. I think it would have been way cooler without the briefcase, but
I think so too. I understand, but definitely a lot cooler without the briefcase for sure.
It's not getting worse. They just keep getting better. They keep getting better each week. I don't know how they keep doing it. Their steak too juicy. Their lobster too buttery every week.
Actually, I'm gonna talk about the Death Riders after you finish talking about this match. But besides Ishii, John Moxley, it was actually a really good match. Nothing crazy. They were just heavy hitting ass motherfuckers. Yeah. It was nothing out the ordinary. Yeah. They were doing everything that they usually do. John Moxley is usually over the top with his moves. When I say over the top, he just be doing more extra shit that he don't need to be doing. Moves you don't need to be doing to people like Ishii, because bro is like 60,000 years old. And you put him through hell. Putting him through hell. He don't need it, bro.
Is there any other way to go out though? If you're like, bro, might as well just try to break the neck that nobody could break over the past 10 years or 20, 30 years, whatever. You've been in the game a long time.
Come shatter this shit for my last match.
Facts.
But in the end, John Moxley got the dub. I'm pretty sure we all expected John Moxley to get the dub. Good. Now that we got that shit out the way, can we talk about the Death Rider segments? I have 2 things I want to touch on. We're gonna talk on the funny thing first. Pac is hilarious for calling Orange Cassidy tangerine balls. I lost it. He said, "Oi, oi, oi, tangerine balls."
Bro, they got beef. That's just generational. You don't just call a man tangerine balls for no reason.
Yo, I need that on a shirt. Tangerine balls.
With just 2 tangerines at the bottom?
Yeah. But you gotta have Pac's face on it. You gotta have him say, "Oi, oi, oi."
Oi, oi, tangerine balls. And then just 2 tangerines at the bottom of the shirt. Actually,
no, we need to tell AEW Creative they gotta make this shirt. But I also want to talk about how there's actually silent tension within the Death Riders. I don't know if y'all peeped it, but everyone, as you know, when the Death Riders are talking, usually everyone gets a line, not a line. They get few lines, and then move on to the next person. Now, I don't know if y'all peeped, but Yuta was talking, and DG cut him off.
DG did cut him off.
And I don't know if y'all peeped, Yuta didn't like that shit at all. Cause bro locked eyes on him. It was like, "You dirty motherfucker." He didn't say it, but you just see it in his eyes. Bro was not happy at all. Is that gonna cause tension?
I mean, the way they tortured Yuta to get him to get in line, I'd also be a little annoyed that this dude's just gonna come over here and cut my promo time out of the way. Be like, "Excuse me, they put needles in my shins to ensure that I didn't leave the hotel rooms. Like, you ain't gonna come over here and cut my TV time right now." They had me on some crazy torture shit to make sure I got in line. You go get in line real quick.
I'm gonna say this though, DG is actually fitting in with the Death Riders. So I can't cap. He fits in almost perfect. Not perfect, but almost there. Because bro looks like a normal one.
He hasn't been broken in yet.
No, not yet.
They haven't tied him upside down and left him in a room with a blinking light for 24 hours yet. But he'll get there. He'll get there. I just assume every Death Riders meeting off TV is just some type of torture
Mm-hmm.
to make sure that they all stay up. Like, Marina Shafiro uploaded a video of her doing like some neck workouts with these massive weights while smoking, and I'm like, nobody's asking you to do that. You're just doing shit.
I'm like, what are we doing? And then last year they all did a promo at John's house in the basement, and you can see everyone just literally deathly sweating, like just sweat just dripping off of them. I'm like, bro, where's the AC? I'm like, y'all got no fans, just everyone's in there just sweating.
Nah, they're a combat club. They're breaking shins to get the bones to be stronger the next time.
Cause we go. John said, if you gonna be with us, you gonna be real solid.
Yeah.
I do think though, people need to give this DG stuff a little bit of time. In fact, everyone's crucifying him for being with Death Riders. Yeah, I've seen a lot. Even on Threads, King. Even on Threads, people are crucifying DG for how he is. But I'm like, bro, just got there. Like he needs to, mesh with the group first.
Yeah,
Claudio don't even fuck with him for real.
Yeah, because he was kind of invited versus the other ones that were beaten in. So, I mean, I guess we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't had a problem with it. I said it's funny. The visual is definitely funny because he is still very much DG just in the Death Riders. And I want to see where that leads, but maybe I'm just too optimistic on Death Rider stuff. Because I just sit through.
Go ahead.
I just sit through when it was bad, so. So I'm like optimistic, like it'll get better because it did get better. So maybe.
I think he needs to cut his hair and then let it grow back out like Pac did.
Pac looks so weird with short hair, man. He doesn't.
What? No.
He looks so. I'm not weird in a bad way. I'm used to the long hair. The one strand covering his face. Like, I've been seeing that for so long. I completely understand changing the look, though. Because after return from injury, he's like, you know what? Maybe if I change it up a little bit, I won't.
Maybe I won't get hurt.
Maybe I won't get hurt. Maybe I can do a little more this time. I won't have to start over from scratch again. Because, I hope he stays healthy this time. I really do. I can't have another 6-month stretch without Pac on my screen.
Bro, absolutely. Even though Pac is on the ops right now, opposition, not the actual ops of Samoa Joe and everyone. I just got to put that out there.
Not to be confused with the faction, the ops.
Yeah, but I want to see some Pac grabs. I really do. Like, I really want to see my guy flying across the ring because like he's really good.
Yeah.
But every time, it's just like Hologram, every time they get to a point that where they're about to hit like new levels, they always get hurt. Unfortunate, but like it's literally just what's happening.
Every time.
Every goddamn time.
I believe
I say that. I do too. Oh. Then we had Mercedes Moné TBS Championship Challenge match. Now,
by the way, I know you
go ahead.
Didn't expect our opponent. Continue. Not even a little bit.
not. I don't have a problem with that, and I'm against that. Yeah. I didn't expect her opponent either. But for people that didn't know, it was Lacey Lane. And for people that don't know who Lacey Lane is, and if you are a person who loves all wrestling and watch wrestling across the street, then she will look oddly familiar because FKA, that is Kaden Carter. Who also, if you watch the people across the street, you also know that they never had her on TV for real. She was in catering, but she could really hoop.
When she was part of the only tag team in the women's division that had them in catering, which is upsetting.
Listen, RJ hit the nail on the only proper. We got to put that in only proper women's tag team division that was there, and they did not put them on TV ever. Why? I don't know. But I say this to say that's who Lacey Lane is. What I think what they did with Lacey Lane was really terrible. I'm explaining why.
I would like that. Thank you.
I understand that we're trying to keep the element of surprise alive in today's day and age of wrestling. I get that.
Fair.
This wasn't the time to do that.
Why?
Because she got no pop for real. And I feel like if we're going to bring in a new person to the roster, then why didn't we get like a little promo video weeks leading up to this? Not
challenge.
Hold on.
Jacksonville.
That's fine. But we could have easily still got something, and we could have got like, what's what we're looking for? Hints. We could have got videos that showed his like, oh, I'm this person. I did this, but whatever the case may be. But doing a promo video the night of, 10 minutes before the match is kind of crazy to me, King. I just gotta be honest.
I just don't think you know how surprises work. Surprises are pretty surprising. Like I had no problems with this. I had absolutely not. The only issue I did have,
Yes.
Lacey Lane sounds a lot like JC Jane, and my brain won't let that go, and it kind of annoys me. But I mean, if that's her name, that's her name or whatever. But other than that, I had no problem with this. I thought the match was great. It was a surprise to me. I didn't even know she was from Florida. I also didn't research into it, but this does help me push my Party Girls AEW women's tag champions narrative that I spun a couple weeks ago, because I think they were both released, right? They just released one of the Party Girls, right?
No, both of them are gone.
I mean, even if they're just in the tournament, it looks good, but I don't even know if they work together like that. Like they you never know, they might not vibe. I don't know.
Yeah, for real, you never know. But I hope though, because when they went out there, together. They were so good. They were doing actual tag team moves. You could when they wrestled together, you could just tell that they actually practice the shit that they're doing. Like you could just tell. Why they were never in the women's tag division like ever up for the folks across the street, the world may never know.
Yeah, they had that, the Party Girl thing actually would have worked out really well. That was like some New Day stuff while they built that division. They could have been really good doing party stuff, selling party merch and that, but you know.
I know. But the match overall, that was really my only gripe. But the match overall, I think was good.
Yeah.
I think Lacey Lane is going to fit in well with the dub and the women of the dub. I also do think. Go ahead.
A Lacey Lane Alex Windsor match would be kind of gas. That'd be a lot of fun with Windsor's power and her speed. That'd be a lot of fun to watch. I think they should run that as soon as Alex Windsor's back. I don't know where she's at. I don't know what she's doing. She's doing something.
She's doing. I forget what she's doing, but she's definitely doing something.
She's not on TV for me.
Unfortunate. I know.
I'd like to see her more, but whatever.
It's so unfortunate. But overall, the match was good. It was nothing to sneeze at. I think I'm gonna put this out there. I think the moment when Mercedes breaks the record for the TBS strap, she's gonna start losing everything.
Maybe, but it also depends on her breaking Ultimo Dragon's record. Is she at 9 or 10? She's at 9, right? Because the record's 10. Yeah. She could probably do that all in 1 week. No, Mercedes, I think she could break the record for the longest running and also win a 10th and 11th belt. I feel like I don't know, but I mean,
for where?
I don't.
I'm really trying to think like where else could she win it from? Where else can she win? But if she goes for the ultimate dragon record, that'd be crazy.
Well, she said she wanted to break it. Like that was her whole point of doing all this was to break that record. So I mean, 10. She's already at 9. And 10's right there. Why tie the record? You can literally just get 2 titles. You just gotta find them. Oh, never mind. Actually, I take that back. I take it back. No, never mind.
I mean, okay. If she does do that, then after that, like I'm cue to beam, bro. As a Mercedes lover, she definitely going to get rid of the strap here soon, though. I'm a hold out till she breaks the record because I really do love Mercedes, but for the women's division, the TBS strap to be elevated, she got to lose. She's putting on a lot of defenses, and I love that, but she got to lose.
Yeah, because there's a certain point where you elevate it to a certain spot where it's like you're bigger than it at a certain point.
Yeah,
so I kind of understand. I also
it's no knock to her, and it's not her fault. But you can only do so much where you just plateau because there's nothing else that you can do with the strap.
I'll be honest, she's probably the best TBS champion that they've had. So I mean, It's not a you have to end your god tier title reign, please, so you can move on to the world title. Like it's not one of those. It's like
oh no.
Yeah, I'm so chilling with it. I don't really care though, to be fair. Not like in a negative, like I don't care about the TBS side. It's more like she's doing good work with it. She's making them a lot of money, and she's also making a lot of money. So it's like I'm kind of just vibing.
I want to see her. I want to see her in a world where she don't got the strap and she's fighting and clawing her way back to get back to the top. Yeah.
Oh god,
Like, cause that'll be the only. Go ahead,
her losing non-title matches will be so funny, just because she's
bro.
gonna lose her mind. Be like,
That
nah.
has to be what happens, bro. Like the moment she loses one strap, she has to lose all of them, literally back to back to back to back. Bro, that'll be the best story ever. I'm telling you. And how extra she is and how petty she can be, bro. Great TV we'll see for in the dub.
Yeah, I'm just trying to like brainstorm
Okay.
ideas, and I can't think of anything. Like I just had to, I'd have to look into some stuff, but because I don't think they're gonna have her do the tag title stuff. I kind of hope they don't. I think I brought it up when we brought it up.
If they do, it has to be with Athena, in my opinion. I know Billy's there, but
I just don't like the idea of either of them losing anything.
me either.
Hey, maybe I don't know.
I
Maybe
mean, Athena,
unless that's the start. It's she gets the tag titles, breaks the record with one more title after that, and then losing the tag titles in any sort of way is what starts the fall with all the belts. I mean, it could go that way. I don't know.
but I just want to touch this real quick before I move on to next, John. If for Athena to lose her strap because she's a forever champ, the only way I'll accept for her to lose a strap is if she moves on to the main roster. If she ain't moving on to the main roster, then she got to keep that joint forever.
I would keep her on AEW TV with that title forever. I genuinely I see no reason to take that belt off of her ever for now. Right now, there's nobody in ROH and nobody in AEW that needs the ROH title. So I would just argue to keep her on her. She's the longest reigning ROH champion ever. Fuck it, dude. Just keep going. break the Bruno record. Fuck it. Like I'm not even like being like facetious or sarcastic.
Ooh, big word. Okay, RJ, I like that. I like that. Say it again. Facetious. I like that. I like that.
Yeah, I mean, F it, break the Bruno record, and then everybody will go, but it's not WWE, so it's not the Bruno record. All right, dude, shut up. How about you shut the fuck up? How about that? How about you do that? But yeah, no, I feel like you should do that. Only because, again, ROH isn't dead in the water. It's not TNA, where TNA is right now, but it's also not the number 1 or number 2 promotion in the U.S. So you get no L's for holding that title for that long. Not like a certain
no, I see what you're doing there.
A certain chief that held it way too long.
Chief.
Yeah, a certain chief that held it way too long and just
a non-tribal one, just a regular chief.
Yeah, sure.
But I also I want to talk about the Jurassic Express. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, chat. I don't care for them. I'm probably gonna be the only one that's gonna be like on this standalone hill. I don't care for them. So I say that to say, I already didn't care for Jack Perry whatsoever. I thought he was ass and like everything was just trash about him. I didn't see him when he was Jungle Boy, but the scapegoat shit was so ass.
No, it was not. Scapegoat was cool. You're a hater. He had a bus. That shit was sick, dude.
And did nothing with it.
Anywho, Dance with me, Beach. Dance the dance. All right, that's fair.
Bro, listen, the shit was on, and I was just I was trying to catch the vibe, bro. It just wasn't in me. Like I'm just here, I'm just hearing everyone say "ohs." I'm like, what we owe it for? Like, what?
For the Jungle Express, dude. What?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, this match sucks. Why did they fight jobbers on their fucking return match? This was stupid. The Young Bucks should have been their first opponents.
Hold on, we'll get to them. We'll get to them.
No, because they set it up for Wrestle Dream. They should have just did it at Wrestle Dream next. This was dumb to have them fight jobbers and win. Like, I was just like, come on. Also, thank God Jungle Boy didn't wear the Jungle Boy fit. Thank God he's sticking to something else. Because I was worried he's going to come out in those brown tights and not frivolous. What are they? The streamer boots or whatever, I guess. Yeah. Whatever. I hated that outfit. But yeah, no, he came out in normal clothes like an adult.
Like
with his pet dinosaur, of course.
I also think Luchasaurus does not need to be with Jack Perry, but that's just me.
I think he's one of the best big men in the business. And he can do whatever the hell he wants, including Jungle Express. Whoa!
Next topic.
Instantly ruined Mutu's vibe.
Next topic. You just killed my shit. So we had a fucking sorry, chat for cussing, but we had a goddamn street fight. We had people dressed for the street fight in street clothes.
Were they?
Yeah,
Were the Hurt Syndicate dressed for a street fight
they,
in
bro,
their
they
suits?
came in
Yeah.
suits and unbuckled. They took off everything, took off the belt. They unbuttoned their sports jacket. They unbuttoned their button-up shirts, rolled up their sleeves, and said, "We about to get to work." That is a street fight. If
Chat.
I'm in the corporate world, and if someone said, "Hey, Meech, you're a bitch," and I'm in my suit, boy, we gonna catch his fade in the bathroom in my penny loafers if I need to.
All right, chat. I'm probably this is a safe space. I wasn't a fan of this match. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It wasn't a fit.
I like the match itself. I didn't like anything else about it. I think this did nothing for the demand, and I don't think it did anything for the Hurt Syndicate. And I just cool spots in it. Ricochet got thrown around a lot, which was a lot of fun. I just don't. There was no new Hurt Syndicate member. There was no new demand member. I don't think they were gonna add anybody to demand.
What?
I didn't.
Okay.
I could have lived without this match too. I could live.
This is the match you can live.
Yeah, it wasn't that crazy.
All right, chat. Y'all have a good night.
I also didn't vibe with the suits. I didn't vibe with the suits. I thought that was lame. That was so lame. It looked weird. It looked clunky. It looked weird. It looked awkward. Bobby Lashley had his shirt on still for like the entire match. It just hung off of him weird. I don't know. I didn't like it. I could have accepted this if there was more, because I don't know where the demand or the Hurt Syndicate go. I guess they fight each other again one more time, maybe to do the third one, I guess. And I'm just like, okay, I guess. And I hope that match is better. This was a spot fest that I could enjoy that for, but I don't know, it wasn't for me. I don't like hardcore matches.
Wow.
I was over this one. I'm kind of just over this one. I am, because this didn't make either team look good. They just kind of look the same, both teams. Like they're still in the spot for me where I'm just like, well, they're gonna do something after this. I hope, maybe. I don't know what it is. They're gonna do something, I guess.
Okay, I'm gonna take my bias away, and I can say I see where you're getting at here. Like, really think about. I see where you're getting at. I'm not calling it a match of the night. I'm not calling it a match of the year contender. Far from it.
Nah.
I will agree and say that it was a spot fest because it was.
Yeah, that's fun.
I also think
I'm okay with that. But
and I do think though, with MVP stating that he needs to find someone to take his spot, I agree with you that this should have been the time, but maybe they're gonna wait till the third one. Because the demand won one, the Hurt Syndicate won last night, and now the rubber match, and that should be it right there. And once they either lose, I hate you.
I don't know what what's the setup? The setup is literally just, oh well, we were 1-1, I guess.
No, but here's I'm gonna tell you what the setup's gonna be.
It's all business with the Hurt Syndicate, but this is
exactly
this is business to them. They're not getting anything out of this. So like,
but they're only getting into this because of that beef with Ricochet, and Ricochet got some folks to help him. Blah blah blah. Boom boom.
In Canada, that dweeb. Great. I'm glad we're wasting business hours on this dweeb. Like, thanks.
Listen, either this was going to happen at the third match. Either they're going to get a new member to take MVP spot for the third match, or the Hurt Syndicate is going to lose again,
and that's when they get the third member.
And that's when they get the third member.
But why wait to do all that?
Or
that's why I think the street fight was like, well, why not just do this here? So that way the third match is established Hurt Syndicate with the new trio.
Or this is just an honorable mention. The third member interferes and causes the demand the match.
I guess. I just want the demand to go to the tag title scene right now. I would like to see Gates of Agony versus
I do too.
Brody for a few run-its, but I mean,
I do too. I've been told you that. I think they should have been got the tag straps a long time ago.
And I can see Ricochet going after that unified title, but he's doing
okay with that too.
But don't get me wrong, the match in and of itself was fine. It was a great a street fight is a street fight at the end of the day. Ricochet got thrown through that table, by the way.
Bro, I never seen anyone get German suplex to a table until last night.
Yeah, I like that. I love that Ricochet knows that he's really good at taking spots, so he's like, oh, just give me a spot. Did you see that knot on his head he got?
Bro, ridiculous.
He got
ridiculous.
That shit was funny.
No, I love the street fights when it comes to AEW because they be going all out. I don't know how you don't feel like they were wearing the proper attire because I thought that shit was cool. I love it when wrestlers actually dress for street fights. I want to see jeans. The suits is fine because you're the Hurt Syndicate. What do you do? You handle business. What do you wear for business meetings? Suits, RJ.
They were going to a business meeting. They were going to a fight.
They left. RJ, we had
the most corporate guy in the world gets challenged to a fight. He's not gonna walk up in a suit. I'm sorry, he's not. In the moment he would, but if I say, hey bro, on Tuesday I'm gonna come here, I'm gonna beat your ass, you're gonna still wear a suit? It doesn't make any sense. That's dumb.
If I have to go to work after whooping ass, yes, I'm gonna wear my slacks and my lemon pepper steppers and beat your ass and then put my suit on and go to work.
All right, the dude that showed up in jeans and running shoes that has traction so he can hold on to the ground. And when he slams your ass, it's over.
Listen, I just know whatever happens, because I can't afford to go back home and change. So I know.
Bro doesn't know about gym bags. Can't just have a gym bag on you. It just looks weird. The Ricochet and Gates of Agony wore jeans and boots. They were fine.
Because they are not the Hurt Syndicate.
Because they were waiting for a street fight that they got challenged to a week ago. Yeah, so they heard, dude, I shouldn't show up in... Because they wore like the suit vests and dress pants and then loafers. They didn't wear that for the street fight because they're not fucking stupid. Because they know, hey, bro, I'm about to get into an actual fight here. I should probably wear some shoes with some grip on it. I don't know. It just seems dumb. I don't want to... Okay. Maybe it's because I just don't want to fight in a suit. Maybe that's just me. Maybe if I went to a bar in a suit and got a bar fight, maybe I'd feel different. Maybe like, you know what?
We'll do that, RJ. We'll start a bar fight when you come back down here. I'll make sure we wear our nicest suits, and I'm gonna just throw beer and water on somebody. And we'll see what happens.
Suit? The fuck?
They wore their nicest suits, RJ. We had to match the aesthetic. We had to match it.
They make more money than I do. I don't give a fuck. I'm not wearing my nicest suit.
We can rent a suit for you, RJ. It's okay. We got it. All right,
this guy wants to rent out suits to fight in. Shit, my bad, buddy.
Oh my money is crazy.
Ching ching bling bling over here.
Alright. Now let's move on to the main event. Main event was actually not... I did not think this match was gonna be the main event, honestly. I really thought it was gonna be the street fight. But the fact we got Pac and... I was about to call them tangerine balls again. Pac and Orange Cassidy as the main event, I can't be mad about that. Because, boy... You know, RJ and chat, y'all know, when I talk about Orange Cassidy, I'm usually giving him shit because he's putting his hands in his pockets.
He's a hater.
Hold on.
Hater.
But seeing this man climb to the top of the turnbuckle, chat. Hold on. I'm going to demonstrate what this man did. Because I was in shock.
Chat, we get a visual.
Yeah, we going to get a visual. Hold on. All right, chat. Let me get my mic on. So, bro, he climbed up to the top of the turnbuckle. Hold on, like so. Put his hands in his pockets.
What is going on here?
And jumped, bro. I will never.
Get down. What are you doing?
No, you look at the jump. I was about to jump in my set.
I thought he was about to. I thought you were going to. You're down from there. What are you doing? Have some decorum. We're in a podcast, for Christ's sake.
Shit was crazy.
What the
like, bro climbed to the top of the turnbuckle, put his hand in his pockets, and said, "You know what, y'all? Y'all about to see some shit," and jumped on him through the table.
Yes.
I would never put my hands in my pockets because if I miss the table, I'm fucking myself up.
Yeah. That's why Orange Cassidy's Orange Cassidy and you're BG Black.
Like, that shit is crazy. And Pac was whooping Cassidy's ass for a majority of the match. When they're outside when they're outside the ring and on the floor, Pac was making sure every time he slammed Orange Cassidy, he felt every ounce of pain in his body.
Yup.
I could never. Not on that hard ass floor. I'll take Slims in the ring, but on the apron, absolutely. Outside, not the apron, but on the outside, absolutely not. Now, after this match, it may become a bigger fan of Orange Cassidy. I still wish he stopped putting his hands in his damn pockets, but I'm willing to let it go and not even pay attention to it after I seen last night.
You're gonna have to keep. You gonna have to get over it because he's not getting rid of that. Because when he hits this. Is over. Chat, you know he's about to hit fourth gear with that. Once he puts them right in the pockets, that's where he levels up right there.
I also want to say, I also want to say, after last night, Pac needs to be in proper matches to get singles run soon.
Oh, so that G2's coming up. If you don't put him in the C2 right now, oh, he's gonna be. I've missed having Pac graphs on my screen. If you don't put him in the C2, you're doing a disservice to everybody. I need that. I need that expeditiously. He looks so cool. Oh, I can't wait.
I just hope. I hope that this year we have a fan voting for the C2. So I feel like that'll be dope. Because the proper fans will vote for the proper shit.
See, but I don't trust you, motherfuckers, because you'd vote like Max Caster in there, so I don't know. No, we do not have to do a proper vote. Let's go off of merch sales or something before we go off of a proper vote from the IWC. No, we do not need to do that. We're all right. We want real wrestlers in there, chat. If we had it your way, you'd have Karrion Kross in that C2. Don't you fucking talk to me about some fan votes.
I would not.
That's fucking terrible.
Max Caster, I wouldn't. Karrion Kross, no.
Shit, I put him in there too, but he's just getting pinned. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That's fine. He'll make it to the second round.
No, I wouldn't put him over. He's the guy that's trying to ruin the tournament for somebody else. Even then, I'm not putting him in there. That's
But I think the main event was probably one of the best main events they had in a while, and that's in the dub in the whole.
Really?
One of. I'm not saying it was a really good one.
I haven't had any disappointing main events. Maybe when I went back and looked, I'd see somewhere I'm like, you know what, maybe, but I don't know. I'm pretty on par for me.
Like,
I never see a bad AEW show at the end of the day. So
do I think this is a match of the year contender? Yeah, probably not.
Oh fuck no, not yet. Probably
not.
Rematch on the pay-per-view. Now that's when we get it.
Now
that's what
I truly do think this is a good grasp for a random Wednesday, quote unquote Wednesday night of Dynamite.
Unfortunately, it's on a Tuesday.
RJ, as my accountability partner,
fair enough.
Did I say anything wrong with this main event?
Nah, bro, this fucking match was so gas. I've missed so much seeing Pac on my screen. I was rewatching Pac Okada and then Pac Ospreay just the past couple of days because he came back at All Out. It wasn't wrestling.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? Why are you not in that ring, boy? Get your short ass back in there. You look good.
He's fucking hurt.
He looks built. Looked built. I don't know what he's been doing, what he's been eating or not eating to get built. He is so top. Like he was already kind of top heavy, but now he looks like a lean top heavy.
He filled out a little bit, right?
Yeah, he looks good. He looks clean. And the new fit,
I seen a picture of him.
Kind of nice. Kind of looked like one of them, the strong men in the carnival back in the day, back in the olden days. He kind of dressed like that, low key. Like not an insult because I know he'd pick me up and throw me, but like. I'm just saying, little. I'll get used to it. I'm also still getting used to that.
It was just just same thing with Mox. When Mox first came in, he wasn't as built as he is now. Now he's built like a goddamn brick house.
Looks like a demon when he walks around. The weird movements he does too. He doesn't look human. You ever seen I think it's called Split with the dude with the multiple personalities?
Bro.
He moves like that. It's scary. It's like, don't do that.
Now, even though we had a great main event, that's not all that happened. So, as the match is progressing, we didn't even talk about the winner. My fault, chat. As the match is progressing, they made it outside, and they made it into the crowd some way, somehow. And Pac was about to do something real malicious and devious to Orange Cassidy. But Pac was stuck on something. We don't know what it was. When the camera panned over, guess who wore the handcuff Pac's ankles to the rail? None other than our lovely daredevil of AEW, Darby fucking Allin.
Because of course, why not? That dude's terrorizing that squad right now.
So Pac broke the handcuffs from his ankles, made it to the ring just to lose to a roll-up pin essentially. But to make it matters worse, the roll-up pin, Cassie rolled him up and then crisscrossed his ankles, and that was it.
Yep.
So now, Pac is pissed and he's chasing Darby Allin through the arena to get to the outside where they're going outside. And first, Darby Allin had a taser, was going to tase the Death Riders.
As he
I don't know. I don't know why we let this man get weapons of mass destruction. But like, I just don't get it.
I mean, he had a flamethrower, so a taser ain't that far out from something he would do.
But what he brings out is worse.
Yeah.
Because then he goes back up the ramp on the outside. He said, you know what? Fuck it. We just about to set this shit ablaze. It brings out a Molotov, y'all. A Molotov. Why are we giving this daredevil a Molotov?
Bro.
He had the security guard ran at least a 4-2 in a 40-yard sprint to make sure he didn't light that shit on fire and tackled him hard.
Did you hear him yell? He said, "Stay down, bro. Drop it." I'm like, did they know that he was doing the Molotov thing? That security guard wasn't clocked in. They didn't tell him what was going on.
If he never got tackled and he really lit it on fire and threw it, bro.
Honestly, sounds like something. Moxley probably like jumped in front of it, like, yeah, throw it.
Moxley be the type of person like, oh, you think you gonna burn me? You think, let me step in this fire? I'm not pussy.
Yeah, he would. It sounds like something he would do, but yeah, that shit was what a chaotic end, and I am terrified for Wrestle Dream because that just insinuates somebody's getting set on fire. I just don't know how they're gonna do it and how far either of those two idiots are willing to go, because both, like when it was Jack Perry, they like set his feet on fire, he jumped in the water. Fair. That's a very safe way to do it. Fair spot. Jon Moxley and Darby Allin do not give a shit, and they're both willing to be set on fire, and I'm so scared that one of them is gonna be like, I feel like I could just stay on fire a little longer than the average person. It's like, don't do that. They're planning a non-safe spot. I don't know when they're gonna do it and how, and it scares me.
I never been scared for a match.
Yeah.
Until I started watching AEW, bro, and the lengths that they're willing to go. This I Quit match is absolutely scary. They're about to have 30 to 45 minutes to do whatever the fuck they want to do to each other. I can't even lie to you, chat, bro. I am scared as hell.
Twitter's gonna be so much fun that day.
I cannot wait because we might see someone die. I'm being all, but I'm definitely gonna be like, damn, this shit was a good ass show.
Committed, bro. W man, he committed to dying in the ring.
I'm really trying to think what can happen that like they haven't done before, because Mox got put on fire and he was one to stay in the body bag on fire until the fire extinguisher came, because he was not bitching out.
You remember
he was stayed in there.
Chain around the ankles, hold him up above the ring, fire in the trash can, lower him down into the fire. The only thing I can think of, because it gives him time to like grab it, get lower, and then start screaming "I quit" or something. That's the only spot I can think of off the top of my head that involves fire, but it's got to involve fire. But a Molotov cocktail doesn't really just go out. Like, that's the point of a Molotov cocktail, so they can't do that, really.
God.
Oh, it's going to be a fun watch.
I feel like we're above burning tables now. Like, I think we're surpassed that. So I don't think we're gonna get the fork spot again. I think we're done with the forks.
Probably.
Maybe the tax is gonna be there. The broken glass that's just
common. That's common at this point. That bed of nails set that bitch on fire. Maybe, I don't know. But even that, like how do you get it to like maybe like little sparklers on it, but like they like flame the thing? I don't know. It's gonna be a weird one. I can't wait.
No, you on the. Flip this. You on to something. A bed of nails on fire, bro.
How do you set a bed of nails on fire? I don't know.
You have to put gasoline. You got to put gasoline all over on each nail. Just douse that joint in gasoline and set on fire. Oh, man.
It'll be a fun one.
I cannot wait. But all right, chat. Wow. That was Title Tuesday. Let us know what you thought about Title Tuesday. Was it good? Sorry, this sun is like beaming in my eyes right now out of nowhere. Did y'all like Title Tuesday? Were y'all happy about all the results? Did y'all want people to come back? Did you want titles to change? Or what do you guys think is gonna happen on Wrestle Dream?
Yeah, because we will be back to predict Wrestle Dream.
Bro, this sun's beating my ass right now.
I see that. Sun don't like it. Next week we'll be talking Wrestle Dream. We'll probably do another match rewatch soon because you guys really seem to enjoy that. BT Black really seemed to enjoy that. And I enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun to rewatch a little old wrestling and kind of just get to vibe out on it. And then after that, we'll be back to review Wrestle Dream as a whole. So
yeah.
Hope you guys enjoyed this one. We'd appreciate it if you go check in the description. We've got all of our socials for our lovely podcast and all of our lovely co-hosts. We hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you when we fucking see you.
Oh, I love you cuss today. I love it.